Belinda. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Jenna Belinda Intuitive Therapy, and this is my cat's tail, Miss Olympia Honey, in the background. So I just want to say hi, give a shout out to all my subscribers. You guys' support means so much to me. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing this channel for you. If you're new, welcome. Trust that you're here for a reason, and just keep an open heart and open mind to the messages that you're about to hear today. So I know this has been long awaited. I apologize, you guys. I am so grateful that you guys are understanding and patient, and sometimes we don't really have a choice to be patient. So, but I trust this is worth it. So today's pick a card reading is, what is your love language? Now this idea I got from the 5 Love Languages book written by Gary Chapman. I read the original one. I'm finishing up the singles one right now. I absolutely love it. So pretty much the basic concept rundown for this is, as humans, we communicate love in 5 different ways: acts of services, quality time, touch, words of affirmation, and gifts. Okay, now your love language may be something different from mine, and this is just my theory, but I believe that sometimes, like, for different relationships, you can give not so much like a different person, but I would be, mine is per se quality time. I may receive quality time as well as a secondary language, which not all you guys have, but some of you guys have. About 25% of you guys will have a secondary love language. And before I even get into all this, you guys can always go to www.5lovelanguages.com to take the test. They have a test created for the singles, for couples, for parent and relationship. Take it too after you do this, see if this card reading actually matches for that, okay? Of course, this is going to be a little bit more accurate. This is just a general reading here, okay? Number 1, your love language is touch. It says physical touch is important. Just check out the description box below to get more in-depth look into your love language and additional messages. Number 2, your love language is quality time. Spend some quality time together. To know more about your love language, please check out the description box below to get more in-depth look to your love language and additional messages. Number 3, your love language is words of affirmation. Speak the language of love. To know more about your love language, please visit the description box below to look deeper into your love language, as well as additional messages for you. Number 4, your love languages are, it is acts of services. Show simple acts of kindness. To look more deep into your love language, please visit the description box below to look deeper into this, as well as to receive additional messages. 5, your love language is gifts. Express love through gifts. To look more deeper into your love language, please visit the description box below as well as to receive additional messages. Alrighty, for those who chose number 1, your love language is touch. Physical touch is important. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and read the card description, and then we're going to get more into the love language of touch here, and then we'll pull some cards just for fun, okay? And if you guys have noticed, I have changed my look just like magic because it is Halloween. I'm wearing my Halloween wig now. I actually just got out of the shower. Alright, so this says, for some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Okay, so love language is touch. If this is not your love language, if you absolutely know it, then this is your partner's. Okay, now again, it depends on the relationship here, because if your love language is touch, you are somebody who's always going to express, or this, like, let's say if you want to apply it to your person, however it fits, okay, whether this is a romantic relationship, platonic relationship, family relationship, doesn't matter. Love language of touch is a love language that is expressed through touch. The person of a love language with touch is going to be someone who's always giving hugs. someone who's always having to find an excuse or a reason to touch you, whether it's just hugging you or, you know, holding your hands, or a lot of PDA. Could also just be a pat on the back here, or just even be in the proximity space of you physically, okay? This is someone who may also, you know, feel better or always ask, can you give me a back massage if this is a romantic relationship? This may be, like, if you're coming from a family background, this is going to be a very touchy family here. And so when it comes to the love language to touch, it's important to communicate this. Now, if this isn't your relationship, this is your person, they're going to be very touchy-feely. And of course, you need to have boundaries. If this is, you know, doesn't matter, you're allowed to say no, they will work to it. And that's all relationships, okay? But like it says in this card, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This is someone who is always going to be, you know, expressive. You can be someone who gives a lot of gifts or spends a lot of time or says a lot of positive things or does services, but nothing is more important than a touch. Nothing is more important than a pat on the back and giving someone a hug. This could also be someone who's very Casanova here, and they always like to kiss you on the hand or kiss you on the cheek. Someone whose love language is touch will literally express it, or you will just know it. They'll be very touchy feeling. It's not too hard, okay? I had I'm trying to get this hair out of my face, and a boyfriend, one of my boyfriends in the past, literally told me that I don't remember how they said it exactly. I'm trying to think that I can't remember how they said it, but they were saying something along the lines as long as that I was touchy-feely with them, that they knew that I was liked by them. All right, something like that. Okay, and this is an example. I had another relationship here. I have no makeup on, so who I was very much craving touch, but my other person was not someone who was very PDA, So let's just get into some cards here. This is just a quick little rundown, okay? You can always find more about your love language at the www.the5lovelanguages.com. You can read the books here. It's pretty self-explanatory, you know. You know, anybody, it's also important for, even if you just watch this, if you give somebody a hug, 20 seconds, it definitely makes a world. But this is someone who's being very like, let's hug, you know, they're hugging all your friends. This can be someone who kisses someone on the cheeks, like even females are just very like that. And you have to realize with the love language touch too, that if you're dating somebody, they may just be like that. So just understand that. But of course, there's always boundaries. So we're just gonna pull here just a few cards here. Got 2 cards just for fun. Maybe some more just extra information for those who have the love language of touch, which is beautiful cards I am seeing right here. So we have the numbers here, 47, that may be significant to you, the number 4, the number 7. Here also you can look up what the meaning of those numbers are. Angel numbers, you can Google that. We also have the number 30 here and then the number 36. So if you want to look more into those messages, I don't know at the top of my head what they are. You can just Google in the search bar, angel number meaning for 30. Okay? And you can even put specifically for love. So we have very good cards here. We have the True Love card, which is absolutely my favorite card in the deck here. It is True Love. This is romance of a lifetime. So like, whether this is your love language or someone else's, maybe just like if you know, even if you're single, this could be something that you're expecting. Like let's say this is like your next partner you're manifesting. This is just some extra fun stuff I wanted to say. Your partner even may look like this, may look like this, or you may already be in a relationship here. If this is not about romantically, then this is just some extra, remember, fit it as it fits here. And then we have turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on the time when you were loved. We are also going to Mercury retrograde as of Halloween until November 20th. So for some reason when I'm saying this is because a lot of time you do a lot of reflection, a lot of review, a lot of anything that starts with RE. That's what Mercury retrograde is always about. Recess, and people will resurface, come back a lot. So maybe for some of you guys actually might be dealing with somebody from the past here. For some reason that might be coming up to you. But with this love language here, we have another card here. I think I'm going to just stop it here for you guys. I'm going to keep this kind of short here. We also have the number 16 here. So we do have the number 3 here and 6 here repeating twice, okay? Yeah, it says I literally got no makeup. I literally have no makeup on. Except for lipstick here. It's not like I have foundation. I actually have no makeup. But it just kind of looks weird because I have like red hair and like light eyebrows. So I just got out of the shower. I didn't realize it was showing my face, but I really don't care, you know. Number 3 and 6 is actually a both of those are reconciliations. So maybe for some of you guys, that be something that like, if this is like for sure not your love language, because this is definitely, or it can be, you know, there may be an energy of that too being reflected here. This is the love is all around you card. There is love around, there's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as true. Okay, so these are just kind of card extra bits. Take them as you resonate. It's really quite simple here. So anyways, that's just what I'm seeing for this truth number 1 for the touch card here. So again, feel free to check out the book 5 Love Languages or visit the website www.5lovelanguages.com. Please let me know what you guys want to see for future videos, and I'll see you later. Bye. It says spend some quality time together. It's imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. So before we get into these card pulls, let me explain a lot about the quality time here. Now, for some of you guys, it's very hard to spend quality time here. If you noticed in this, it also says, in this card specifically, you guys like my Halloween setup here. My nails are like this is a wig. If you guys didn't know, I took a shower and I didn't really feel like having to show off my wet hair, so I thought I'd just poof on some Halloween magic. Listening and talking to each other. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those that we are in significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other. So quality time isn't just always about being in proximity with you guys. Sometimes we just can't do it. So it's important, and if you read in the Love Languages book, it mentions this, making sure that you take the time to listen and talk to your partner. And in this, words of affirmation, it kind of, sometimes you get confused at that, but words of affirmations are just simply positive thing. This is you just conversing with somebody. If you're in a long distance relationship, this is the best way to conversate with somebody. And as well as this is also just another way to get to know each other more. You guys have no makeup on. Anyways, but person of a quality time will be somebody who wants to make sure you give their time to them. So sometimes they may come off needy here. Remember, there's always a need to keep things at balance here. But it's just very important, like for me, of quality time. It's also not so much if you haven't always spent time with them, but the time that you do spend with somebody is going to be very important and matter to them. And so just know that you can do anything from sitting at home to going on an adventure, and it's all that really matters to them. If you would like to learn more about the language of quality time, please feel free to just check the description box below. You can find the information of the books here. And I'm sorry guys, my face is so dry because this weather too, so. Let's get 3 cards for you guys just for fun and apply this as this will. But this may not be like something that's going to be fortune telling. This is just something I thought would be fun. I'm also going to be branching into, it always happens in every video, my other channel here very soon. And I'm going to not just do fortune telling, I want to do more about body, mind, and spirit. So be looking out for that soon. I got the green light, I believe, yesterday to start working on that. So check that out soon. It'll be a sister channel of this. You guys are gonna get 4, so don't tell your card pals. So we have honesty is essential with number 38 here. It says to be a loving person is important that we speak truthfully in a loving manner. I'll make this actually go here a little bit. Okay. Some of you guys, it's important that to be very honest. Now these are just gonna be side messages here. If this is definitely about your love language, then you're just a very honest person. Otherwise, you could be projecting this into somebody. These are just extra bits. This is not gonna apply for everybody here. I don't really feel that. I think this is just more just like fun information here. We have like attracts like with the number 2 here. So definitely there's a partnership that is going to be one that's balanced here, one that's you guys are both very equally yoked. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And if you're looking for someone that wants to spend time with you, make sure that you're okay with spending time by yourself first, okay? We also have focus on the love with number 24. Look for all the good attributes in each and every person in your life. The reason why I'm also saying these numbers, in case you decide you want to look up like angel number 24 and look up the meaning that might actually have significance to you. I don't know all the meanings off the top of my head. I don't think anybody does. I think you have to kind of, I don't know. And we have romance with number 25, 24, 25. So maybe those dates are very significant to somebody here. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. That is quality time right here. So for those who chose quality time here too, I'm seeing that you are going to be able to, if you can't find somebody, this may be a little bit more of a fortune telling than others. You'll be able to find somebody that will be able to be your balance, so to speak here. They may not be able to be quality time, but they'll be able to be, the time that you do spend will be very special to you, and you'll be very focused on the love. Now, if this is somebody you're just inquiring about, remember that it's not so much about having to spend loads of time with them, because we all have our own lives. You really just can't do it. Oops. I'm sorry, guys. That's what I was saying. If you can't always spend time with people, then it's important that when you do, just make sure you spend the time with them, and that you spend, you know, one-on-one equal time. Make sure that you're not on your phone with the people. That would mean a lot to those with quality time. So that's pretty much it for those I'm seeing. For those who chose number 2, this is just something a little fun, different. Of course, feel free to check out the books, The 5 Love Languages, or visit www.5lovelanguages.com to look more into this, take the test, see if it resonates, and let me know what you guys want to see for future video uploads. Okay? Bye! Alrighty, for those who chose number 3, your love language is words of affirmation. This says, speak the language of love. So what I'm about to do here in a second is read what this card says, get a little bit more into what your love language is all about. And we're going to pull just a couple of cards here for you, just a little bit extra messages. Alrighty, so this card says, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So people with the words of affirmation, you tend to, by the way, you guys, this is my Halloween costume. Happy Halloween. If you guys watched this from beginning to end, I have filmed this in different days. I'm probably going to film a little clip bit and put in the beginning explaining why it's taken so long to put this together. But my apologies. Maybe you guys are people who don't like people who interrupt. Okay. So with the words of affirmation love language, either you, or if this is you inquiring about somebody else, you are someone who speaks very lovingly. You probably don't even cuss, or you just are very proper in your speech. You're someone who's always saying just nice things to people. Like, you're always somebody who's inspiring people. You tend to be someone who is like, you can even be someone who's giving advice, but you always speak very kindly. It's just like, you always are very complimentary. And you're always like, I believe in you. I know you can do it. Or you deserve so much better. And you're just like this with everybody. If this is someone you're inquiring about, this is them. You'll know because they'll just say like the things that are just the most beautiful. Like maybe things that like sound like from a novel or from a romance book. And so it's very important that you are very much aware of the words that you speak, because they hold extra power, like they are life and death. So maybe like to you, you're somebody who doesn't have, if this is about somebody else's love language here, again, take what resonates. Maybe you are just somebody who isn't so much aware about like how you speak, and you just say things and you don't realize just how powerful. So like, this is somebody who, when they tell you they love you, or you tell them that you love them, you mean it. And to you, I love you isn't just 3 little words. It's like, I love you, okay? And it will have very powerful significance. So when you say to somebody, you know, it's whatever you speak. And I'm just getting this message now as I'm doing these card readings here, that if somebody was to have words of affirmation and they were to speak something that they were not able to fulfill, like let's say someone meant, or they tell you, or they mean well, and they're like, I will always be there for you forever, and for some reason they don't able to do it, it's because of other actions. Those words to them can be just as cutting and just as powerfully affecting them as you. So be aware of that. So this is someone who is just can be as serious. So what they say is also their powerful promises. And even if their actions can't always back it up, because remember, we are speaking of someone who has words of affirmation here. Whatever they speak to you is the truth. And to just look at that like that, and they are just hurting themselves for not being able to be there like they had promised you. And I'm looking right now, there's like this beautiful light here. So that's just a little bit of messages here. Of course, if you want to find out more about words of affirmation as yours or somebody else's love language, I would definitely recommend reading the book again. So, and all information will be in the description box below. So while I was doing this, I decided, I got 3 cards for you guys here. So we're going to read them, and these are just little extra bits. They may go along with this message, just maybe just extra information here. It's because this message was quite short. I mean, it only takes a couple seconds to know what your, or the test takes like a couple minutes, like 5 minutes maximum, to know what your love language here. And I know you guys want it short, but I haven't done videos for a while, so I figured that I give you guys a little extra here, because I know and I trust that everything is going to resonate in one way, shape, form, or another. So we had 3 cards for you guys. Oh my God. And these cards are so beautiful. I'm just flipping them over right now. Oh my God. And they all do. They really do. Like sometimes it may not go with your situation right away, but this is just backing up more about the words of affirmation, love language. And you guys will see here in a second. So we actually have the card that says, I love you. And it says, these are very important words. So, like I said, they are not somebody who's just singing you song and dance. And this is number 22, but this is also a heart. So they're not just singing you a pretty song, it's coming from their heart. Okay, and these are very powerful words. So again, with somebody with the words of affirmation, love language, their words are like their life. And we also have a number 3 here. Back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you opportunity to reevaluate what you want. So I said this in another card pile. I don't remember which one it was, but I was for some reason picking up maybe that, like, for some of you guys, there's a chance for us like to gain back together with somebody. We are also in Mercury retrograde as of today. So, you know, I trust that even though this video has taken me over 2 weeks to do, and it's taken me 3 days to film this. 3 days. It's going to take me 3 days to actually put these together. You guys, if you watch from the beginning, and you'll totally see that I'm wearing like 3 different outfits, okay? Which is fun. That's what's great about knowing how to edit videos now here. This is saying, I feel for a lot of you guys, especially Mercury retrograde here, either that this is a chance for like somebody, like I was saying earlier, because I couldn't understand why, about the promises that were made that just were broken. Somebody is coming back here to make something right. They're finally coming back to come on their word here. I'm gonna actually move this. Oh wait, never mind, I don't need to. And I don't even know why I like to lay it like that, I just do. But this is somebody who's coming back here, and they're gonna come back and they're gonna allow you to kind of reevaluate the truth of everything here. If this resonates, not everybody is gonna resonate for. You will know who it is. This is gonna be, I feel for this will be someone who speaks the love language of words of affirmation, not so much you, but you guys can both speak it. There are, you know, parties that do both speak that. And it's important as well too that when you guys do get into a couple, to make sure that you guys take the couples test, so you can like confirm that for sure here. Otherwise, this is like a chance for you guys to, if you are somebody who has words of affirmation, you are somebody who's always giving to communicate, and you're somebody who's helping people like see the better than, like, you're like, I believe in you, or I know you can do this, or you are worth so much more, or I know you're not somebody who's just going to give up. You are giving back to people something that allows them to see, hey, that's true about me. You like remind people who they are. So that could be a missing issue too, or message, whatever, okay? I know bits and pieces are meant for everybody. We also have number 1 here, which is very interesting here. this part goes beautifully. They all actually did. Some of them actually went better with the word or the love language itself compared to like an additional message. I feel this one goes more a little bit with the love language more than anything else, but a little bit message as to like if you guys are in a relationship or who you may be bringing into, okay? Again, take it as it resonates. There's always information everywhere. It's just how it works, okay? I can't, one day maybe I can do like a singles only series again and a couples only series and, the separation only series. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Let me know in the comments below, okay? We have listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. So this is kind of what goes with, it kind of goes with this, but they all do, okay? This is, words of affirmation is all about, they're speaking their truth. This is the way that this person communicates. This is someone who's not going to be the best shower. They are probably going to, time and time again, and I'm not saying this by way, not going to be able to come through with their actions. It doesn't mean that they don't, because they say it, and this is someone who says things what they mean, but you have to depict two at the same time to know, like, okay, is this somebody who's just blowing smoke in my mirrors or, whatever. And, okay, and you'll know because it's not that, like, I'm saying they're not actions going to back them up because it has to be important, but this, you have to just realize, like, who's being genuine and who's not, too, okay? Some people say things, too. This is going to be a little bit trickier, love language here. People will say things, and a lot of guys tend to do this more than females, and I'm not saying everybody does. It's okay. I have plenty of experience. I know a lot of men who don't do this, okay? So I back that up. I'm just saying it is common. But a lot of women will say things like that, too. It goes both ways, and sometimes people say, I have people who like say things like, yeah, they always talk. It's more of like they do it because they don't want to lose status in like their peer group. And they say things that they have no idea mean, or they are what's that thing called? A habitual liar. Like is that what it's called? It's a disease where people lie a lot and they just say it and they kind of don't mean it, like, but they don't know how to control it. But there are other people who mean things. Words of affirmation can be a very beautiful language here. It's a love language here, so it's very beautiful. But sometimes their words are going to be more powerful than their actions. And so sometimes they can say things like beautifully put, but it's because they don't know how to really speak their feelings. This is getting a little deep with you guys, so I hope this doesn't get confusing. But sometimes with words of affirmation, these people speak things, but you have to read between the lines because, it may sound like something in the movies, but this is their way of saying this is how I really feel. If you guys get that, this is getting a little bit more specific to some people or a group of people here. So if this doesn't resonate with you and you're getting lost, I'm sorry. But this is also saying with words of affirmation, it's important to, if this is not your love language or if this is your love language, that you have to realize that some people speak different love languages here. I'm actually pulling another one because I feel this is kind of imperative. I'm going to put it on the other side. We have the getting to know each other card, and we'll get back into this in a segment. Learn to meet each other's need for love is an important relationship to grow. That's actually exactly what I was trying to get into. Okay, so more than likely than not, people who have chosen this, it's not going to be a thing where you guys both speak words of affirmation. Okay, now you guys may learn this, and when you learn your partner's love language, you tend to be able to work with it better. Like you're able to see it positive for affirming things. With the listen to your heart and the getting to know each other card and back to what you love, this is getting really specific here, so I really feel a lot of you guys are going to start to get lost, and I'm so sorry this is how it's going. Spirit wants me to do it this way. There's more that you need to know about this person, and there's going to be some kind of message coming forward to you guys that's going to prove to you that this person, when they told you they love you, that they mean it. But it's a chance for people with words of affirmation or your love language that you may need time to get to know somebody more because their actions may contradict to what they say. But you guys are going to get a chance, maybe in Mercury retrograde this time, to really work on that. So I think we're going to leave it here because it's kind of getting really deep, and I'm pretty sure you guys are like, what? Okay. So if you guys are interested in, like, if this really, like, resonates with you, or it's starting to sound like it, you guys, please feel free to book me. My information is in the description box below. My Instagram is at the beginning of this video or at that side. I don't know. It always flips around the camera, you know, and we'll get you settled with something here. I'm going to start doing the sales here soon. So yeah. Anyways, this is just for the words of affirmation. I hope that you guys enjoy your reading. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. Have a wonderful, happy Halloween and holidays. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Alrighty, for those who chose number 4, your love language is acts of services. So let me read to you what this card says. Let's get a little bit into your love language here, as well as we're going to just pull a few cards here. Now these are going to be extra messages. So this card says, show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. Okay, the number 5 may be significant to you. But definitely for the words, I'm sorry. For some of you guys, maybe you guys are dealing with something with words affirmation here. Acts of kindness. So this is going to be a love language here that you're always like wanting to help people. You're very helpful. And that can be in different ways. It could be like helpful with your time, helpful with, you know, usually it's like, I don't mind running the store with you, or I don't mind doing that, or I don't mind helping you do the chores and stuff. It's going to be usually people like that. Or they're, you know, and that can be a different way. Maybe they're like wanting to help you out with money. It really depends. This is going to be someone who's very helpful. Maybe they're sometimes too helpful, or they're always volunteering their time somewhere, always involved in some sort of ministry. Very helpful, empathic person. If this isn't your love language, this is what you can be expecting someone to be like, or this is how your partner is. This is someone who's also gonna be like, you know, they expect you to, like, if you guys live together, they expect you to do certain things around the house. Like if you're you know, doesn't matter actually your roles, okay, like having the house clean, having dinner ready, having laundry done, keeping up on the housework. Or they expect you to make sure that you know, like do things like, you know, you're very helpful, like, you know, very like mother goose kind of energy here. This is someone who's going to view that highly. So it's like, you know, and I'm going to say this as an example. I used to have a friend. She's not my friend no more, but they are still married. And she and her husband just were getting into it. And, you know, all he asked of her was just to have the house clean every day and to have the laundry done and have food made. And she was like, I'm not going to do that. And I'm pretty sure, now that I'm thinking about this while I'm giving you guys this story, that was his love language. And it's things like that, and you can't use it against the people like that, because when you're using things against somebody, you're telling them you don't love them. And this is really important too. And like I said, this is just a video. You have to read the books. You have to take the time. Like, I've known about the 5 love languages since I was 17 years old. Okay, like right when I turned 17, I found out. And I'll never forget, I learned it my junior year from my math teacher and my health teacher. She was an amazing teacher. She taught us meditation. We went outside. We did like exercising and counting. I don't remember her name, but she was like one of those teachers that like, you make a difference. And like, I'll be like, you know, thank you. But I just finally cracked open the book when I was on my trip. You know what I mean? And I've told people about this, and just reading the book is like amazing. And you know what I mean? And it's always learning about that. And so there's always more to learn too about love languages here. So this is just a short course. If you guys want to look more, all the information is in the description box below, okay? So just pretty much this is simple. This is someone who is going to be always not afraid to show you that they care. They may send you like a loving message. They may, you know, give you a gift. You know, it's a little bit more than acts of services, but more than likely it's going to be like helping you out. Do you need help with this? Oh, your mom doesn't feel well. Do you need me to get you some like soup or something? Something of that sort. So let's get a little bit more into just the messages here for the acts of services pile here. See if there's any messages here. Now these messages may be with this love language here, or just extra information depending on your situation. Let's get some messages here. I'm hearing to pull for. I'm here to pull for. Sometimes, beside that, I talk fast, I know. Sometimes things come out of my mouth before I realize what I'd say. Powerful. It sounds like chloroform. It's not good. I'm just kidding. I would never do something like that. That's fine. Oh wow, this is actually beautiful. Okay, I got 2 cards and now we're gonna get 2 more. So we have the first card here, which is do something for someone else. So this definitely coincides 100% without a doubt. So acts of services. It says give your attention to someone else. Okay, number 41 may be significant. You guys can always just Google angel number meaning 41 because I don't know them all off the top of my head. This may actually correspond with your message, or you can do number 5 here because 4 and 1 equals 5, which has to do with this, okay? And 5 and 5 equals 10. So this can be like you guys are equally yoked, or you guys are half there, you guys are, you know, the list can go on, okay? And then we have spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond lifetime here. So this is definitely, I feel for this pile, I was just saying the other pile, there are relationships that both partners can actually be acts of services. My dad and his wife are both like that. But my dad's also a gift giver. He is definitely someone who loves to give gifts. But like him and his wife, they have that acts of services relationship perfect. And that's how they show they care. And it was really very nice to see that. And when I went to visit, because I haven't seen that honestly in a long time for my dad, it was really, really nice. And I hope that my mom's able to find something like that, because that was really healing for me to see that, so that I can continue manifesting the right man for me in my life. Okay. So this pile might be a pile where actually you guys both are like that, very helpful. If not, you guys are just very helpful people in general. I had an ex-boyfriend who told me I was too helpful because I offered to help wash the dishes, and it was kind of offensive and stabbing the heart to me, because I'm just like, but that's just how I am. Like, you know what I mean? And I never like could understand who is too helpful, because there are a lot of people who are not helpful. So he definitely was not the right person for me long term, but he meant well. He probably just wanted to make sure I didn't extend my help so much to others that I got crushed, but you can't stop something like that. And I was not going to, you can never change who I am either. Just like you can't change who he was. So we definitely were never meant to be. We were too opposite after a while. It's amazing when you fall in love and then you look back, it's like, how did we ever love each other? Like, you know, all the love is when you're young. So this is going to be also with the spiritual connection card here, which actually goes perfect to this. You guys actually got 5 cards. So I'm going to probably move this a little bit. This is going to be a connection that I also feel too. So whether you guys are with somebody or not, it's not going to be so much physical as it is spiritual. That's really what this is about, only. So we have be authentic to who you are, number 39. You are being asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So this is just simply saying it's important to always be truthful to who you are and your partner. Kind of like what I was saying, because I feel that even though these messages are mumble jumble all over the place, it all coincides. So like me and my ex-partner, that was my first love actually, and he's happily married from what I've seen, and he's got like 2 kids, and I couldn't be any more happy for him. I loved him, and we were going to even get engaged. We were going to get married. I'm sorry, we were engaged, but I didn't see a future with him, so I'm really glad we didn't get married, because I didn't know what I was doing back then. But it's just saying to make sure that you are true to who you are and to that. And, you know, when it comes to acts of services, don't stop being you, regardless. Like, if you want to be the most helpful person, just do that. You know, people mean well. He should have just said, I just don't want to see you get hurt for being so helpful. But that's already happened anyways. You know, thank you, but it's not going to change who I am. We also have miracles and blessing. Everything has a gift. So maybe for some of you guys too, the next message might pertain to you guys when I get to film it, which is the gift message. So maybe for some of you guys too, like I was saying, my dad's a gift giver as well. If not, this is just saying that this is going to be like, you are very gift giving. Like, you are somebody who is like, people are like, oh my God, you're like a lifesaver. Like, you know, you help out. Or this is a kind of energy for acts of services, something like that sort. And then we have a last but not least, 31, and we had 13. So the numbers 3 and 1 will be very significant as well. Number 4 and 5, because we've gotten that twice in here. It says, love makes a difference. Love can heal past hurts and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. I think this actually goes beautifully together, because I was just saying too how I was out to see my dad, and it was nice to see them like having a good, healthy relationship. I haven't seen that for a long time, like with my parents, and now I'm just waiting to see my mom have that, and I know I can have a healthy relationship now, and so that was very nice to see that. Like I know it, you know, because we do a lot of times pick up patterns that we learn from our parents, whether they were bad parents or not, which our parents were never bad, they just weren't the right people for each other, you know? But they made me, so, and my brother. So, but this is also just saying too, like, I feel this is more of an energy, like, you guys don't have somebody here. There may be a few of you that do. You guys will already be together and probably already, like, been in union, like, marriage. Otherwise, I feel this is something where you've recognized your truth and you realize, you know what, this is my love language, or that this is your person that you're going to be bringing in here. And this is going to be a relationship that's going to make all the difference. And you guys will fit perfectly for each other. And for some of you guys, you guys might both be like access services, or one of you guys might be gift or access services. That's just kind of a tidbit here. But yeah, anyways, this is for the access services pile card. Let me know how that resonates. Of course, if you want to check out more about your love language, I would highly recommend you guys reading the book or taking the test. It is in the description box below. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Alrighty, last but not least, for the pile number 5, your love language is gifts. This card says express love through gifts. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the rest of this card here. I'm going to dive a little bit into your love language or your person's love language here. And then we are also going to pull a few cards here for additional messages, whether they pertain to this message here or just extra bits. So let's get into this. So your card here says, giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. And if you guys look closely in this card, it's a guy giving a pearl. So maybe for some of you guys might be the type of person that gives jewelry a lot. If not, this is just saying that you guys are very gift giving. Now, gift giving can be anywhere from like giving your time, of course. You know, all these love languages have their own intertwine, but mainly something that's tangible, materialistic. Jewelry a lot. The number 19 may be significance to you. Maybe it's a birthday, how old you are, your person's here. So a little bit about the gift givers is these are people who are always giving gifts. They are always, you know, whether it's like your money, like they're like, here's some money to spend, or, you know, they get you little things like chocolates, or they'll do this quite excessively because everybody has their love. We all have the love, and just it's excessive. They're always giving gifts. Like, you'll be like showered. It's like those kind of relationships where you're literally showered like every time. Like, they're always showering you, you know. But you have to be different because this is a borderline thing too, because when you are in the right relationship, and we don't mean to do this, but you can tell when somebody's really serious about somebody compared to whether they're not. Because when they're really serious, a man is going to shower, or, you know, a woman, doesn't matter your relationship status, okay? You're going to be showered a lot, and that means nice dinners, nice dates, nice gifts, okay? I've had a relationship that was like that, where we were spending like $300 a day, and I was like, you don't have to spend this kind of money like on me. And it wasn't like a sugar daddy thing. This person was only able to see me once a week too, so that was probably why, because of our distance. We lived at a distance, and they had worked night shift, and I just didn't have a car at the time. But their love language definitely was not gifts. I'll tell you that right now. But they were always sharing that. So you got to know that. But this is someone who's always going to be giving you gifts. Like, I have a friend. He watches the YouTube channel here. His name is John. Hi, John. Maybe you're watching this. You are definitely a gift giver. Like, 100%. I can tell you right now, your love language is definitely gifts. They'll just surprise you and go, I got this for you. Like, you know, you're like, oh. But one thing that I read in the gift giving love language is that sometimes people aren't ready to receive your gifts, and they'll give it back to you, and you can't take it offensive. My best friend, she is someone who's also love language is gifts, but she is someone who doesn't like to receive gifts. And I didn't really know this at first. I was kind of offended because I got her this nice like set. She just moved into her apartment, and I wanted to get her something nice, and she loves the ocean stuff. So I got her like this little tray, and it has like these little rocks and seashells, and she gave it back to me. And I was really upset because, like, I'm not very good at gift giving. This is my love language that I lack in 100%, without a doubt. I'm just not a gift giver. So, and I'm starting to be like that more, like, hey, I thought about you with this, but they're not really like, I had my ex-boyfriend. I was actually mentioning another one. My first love, he was probably love language was gift, now that I think about it. His love language, because he was like, cool, can you give me something for my birthday? And I gave him $50. And he gave me the money back and said, you're going to go buy me something. So we went to the store and he's like, okay, I want that hat. And it's like, really? Like, it's like, I could have just given you the $50, but he wanted me to do that. Like, and I tried, and like the best thing I was able to do for like Christmas is I painted him like a painting of a wolf, and I got him boxers and something else. It was all I could get. I didn't really know what he needed. And he liked wolves, so I painted it for him and stuff like that, you know. His love language is definitely gifts now that I think about it. But anyways, this is somebody who's going to take that. But you have to remember with love language is gift too, which you can read all about it more in the book, which is in the description box below. I guess it says a gazillion times by now filming this. But this is someone who's very giving. If not, you are a very giving person. You're just always thinking about people, and you put a lot of thought into your gifts. So compared to someone who's like, here's $50 for your birthday. No, you're going to get them like that thing that they really wanted. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not going to be something that you want. It's going to be something that person wanted. And it's going to be really extravagant. Like, it's going to be like this person is going to be choosing the right ring for you. Okay, they're going to get the exact kind of ring, exact style and everything. They know exactly what you want. You don't have to tell them. So we're going to get a little bit more into just additional messages here. If you want to know more about the gift love language, just check the book out. So we're going to pull a few cards here. I've already got one card here, and we'll get more into it. So we have the card number 6. Be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. So this is just literally saying exactly that. Be willing to express love, and you will receive love, okay? So that's pretty easy. Like, so when you give somebody, it's like when you donate. You don't want to donate because you feel pressure to. You want to donate because you care. Like, you know, it's nice when you get a gift. Like, but of course, if someone asks, I need a gift card to like Starbucks, then that's nice. But, you know, don't, love is more, you gotta, it's not so much, you know, don't do things because obligation. Like I said, I gave my boyfriend at the time $50, and it was like, I felt, it was obligation because I wanted to give him something for his birthday. I didn't mean well, but it's like, make sure you take time to put a little thought into that. I should have, but I did something else. I was spending time with him, and I dressed up wearing his favorite colors and his favorite outfit on me. And that was my way of giving a gift to him. So, you know what I mean? But we were young. So let's get a little bit more into this. Let's see some other messages here for those who chose number 5, the gifts. Love language. Okay, we got 2 more. Wow, so these very much coincide with each other. This is so funny. I'm not even kidding. The next 2 messages literally just echo this message. So this is, I feel for most of you guys, I think that this is just an extra message for you guys, whether you guys are single, in a relationship, looking for somebody. We have 48, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. And then we have 34, receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovely from others is a way of showing love. So this is more about you guys learning your love language here. For those who chose gift, it's time for you to show that you love the way you love, and don't be afraid of it. And don't be afraid to receive love differently. Don't be afraid people don't receive it right away. I mean, these are all, those right there, it's you hit the head right on the nail too many times there. Okay, we're not getting this many cards. Okay. You guys could also be people who are always giving, but you don't want to really receive. It's time for you to receive love with open arms. It's the only way to allow love into your life here. You're not going to be able to let it flow to you. Let's get one more card for you guys. I think this is just more something you need to work on this side here. Usually people who are gift giving, they're not somebody who like is, you know, I don't need anything, you know, but allow yourself to receive love then in different kind of forms. All right, we got a final card here. I'm so excited. We have the Union of Hearts, number 28. There is a connection of love that defines exclamation. So I think that's just an additional message for you guys, that if you guys are in a couple, this is something that's going to be long lasting. If you're looking for love, you will be bringing in a connection that's going to be defining exclamation. But it's important for us to realize what your love language is. Be willing to express that. Be someone who's loving without needing love in return. It's important to you and everybody too to realize love is all about giving without the need or expectation of receiving love, okay? But we all want to be in love with someone who loves us back, okay? But it's not required to do that. Don't be afraid to show love. Don't be afraid to be loved. And don't be afraid to receive love when it's there for you to be receiving. So that's pretty much it. I'm so sorry that it's taken me 2 weeks and a day to get this video out here. I do hope you guys appreciate this. I know it's kind of short. Of course, if you want to look more into this, just check out all the information box below. Let me know what you guys want to see in another video. And I'll see you guys later. Happy Halloween. And don't forget we're in Mercury retrograde now until the 20th of November. Bye!